The following is a class on the Bhagavad Gita as it is, 3rd chapter, text number 7, given by His Divine Grace, A.C.Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on January 1st, 1976, in Madras, India.
We are preaching Krishna consciousness all over the world, and we are getting to this form because we are preaching Bhagavad Gita daily. This book is here it is in Bhagavad Gita and we do not make any false interpretation, so that the reader also spoils and the listener is also spoiled. There are so many people, sometimes they come forward to give me some credit that I have done very wonderful things. So I reply that I do not know. I have to do something wonderful. I cannot manufacture gold. I cannot show any jewelry. But if there is any credit, then the only credit is I don't adulterate. The pure milk, I don't show my expert serving by adding water. That I do. So we present Bhagavad Gita as in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is the supreme law. In all the Vedic literature, Krishna is accepted as the supreme law, person, the supreme personality of God. Ishara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadi, Adi Govinda, Sarvakar. And the Vedanta Sutra, it is inquired, Adhata Brahma Jigyasa, what is Brahma? This human life is meant for understanding Brahma. Aham Brahmasmi. This is real education. So, that's part of Brahma. We are Brahma, but Krishna is part of Brahma. Nitya Nityaha Chetana Chetana. He is the supreme Nitya, Eternal. Krishna is also eternal, we are also eternal. Na harnate hannamane sarire. So, Nitya Nityaha Chetana Chetana. And what is the difference between Krishna and me? The difference is, eko jo bahulam vidadati. Krishna maintains all this similar. He is similar. Nitya, Nitya. He is similar. This similar number, plural number, what is the difference? Difference is that Krishna is the maintainer and we are the maintained. Krishna is the predominator, we are predominated. This is so our preaching is this Krishna consciousness, that people are searching after God and speculating throughout the whole life. But here Krishna is, can imagine, here I am. No. Avajananti manamura. God is canvassing, here I am. And these people are searching after God. Just see. So why? That is explained. Ahankara being Atma. False egoism. Ahankara, Karta, Hamiti. he is fully under the control of Prakriti, and still he is thinking independently. That is Vimula, Vivida. So, Prakriti Krimanani Junai Karmani Sarvasa Ahankara Vimratma Svasta Aham Iti. The material world, especially in this age, everyone is thinking, oh, I am the greatest. Who can become more than me? Ahankara. This material world is like that. Everyone is thinking like that. Or Asurik Pravritti, who ardha speak, Mama he is better than me. There is a struggle for the Vimuratma competition. But at the end, he is under the control of nature. Everyone knows it. Because ultimately the death will come. And all ahankara will be taken away. I don't care for God. I independent. I am God. All these ahankara, false egotism, on account of being bewildered. These things will finish when Krishna will come as death. Everything will be finished. Mittu sarva harasya. Krishna has described himself that I am dead. I am dead and I take away all your possessions. That's all. As death. It will be taken away. However intelligent we may be, however proud we may be for our position, but the death is sure, as sure as death. And when death comes, the death is also another form of Krishna. He will take everything, just like Hiranyakashipu. He was very, very proud of his position. He was controlling over the three worlds. He was chastising his own son, Prahlad Maharaj. In this way, he was very, very proud. But when Krishna came as Nishingadev, everything was finished within a second. So we should not mistake this fact. Krishna therefore presents that your real problem is birth, death, old age and disease. Your real problem. You are making solution of all the problems by scientific advancement, by education, by so on, political matters, it is all right. But how you are going to solve these problems? Janma jara vyadhi dukkha dosam. How you solve this problem? Actually, human life is meant for solving this problem, not this temporary problem. Temporary problem is what? If you don't solve this problem, janma jara vyadhi, then any form of life, there will be problems. Even if you are elevated to the heavenly planets, there are also problems. Indra is not very happy there, the king of heavenly planets. Although the higher planets, the duration of life, the standard of civilization, standard of comfort, many thousand times greater than here. But the same problem, Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi, is there. We cannot avoid. But actually our problem is that nobody wants to die. That's a fact. But death is enforced. No young man wants to become old man. But it is enforced. You cannot avoid it. So, we should understand, this is sense, that we are not independent. That's a fact. Prakriti Maharaj. And above Prakriti, there is Krishna. Mayapur Prakriti Suyate Sachalacharam. Hetunani Nakontiya Javadi Karivasati. So, therefore, Krishna is accepted as the supreme controller. Ishvara Parama Krishna. Ishvara means controller, one who controls. Everyone has got some capacity to control every one of us. You are also controlling your family, controlling your business, and I am controlling this institution, and so on. So everyone has got some. In that sense, everyone is Ishvara. There is no fight on this point. But we are controllers of a limited circle, but we are controlled also. That is our position. Not that I am simply controller, but I am controlled by higher authority. So therefore, I am not supreme controller. I am controlled, Ishvara. But here is one Ishvara, Krishna. Ishvara Parama. He is supreme controller. Why supreme controller? Because he is not controlled by anyone. That is Krishna's position. Krishna, when he was present on this planet, he practically demonstrated that he controlled everyone, but nobody controlled him. That is called Parameshwara. Ishvara everyone, maybe. God everyone may be, but God has it. Nitya Nityanam Chetana. So we should understand it very nicely, and it is not very difficult. The same controller is coming before us as one of us, as human being, but we are not accepting it. That is difficult. Abhajananti manamura manasing tanuan. That is very regretful. Krishna says that I am coming to exhibit with the Supreme Controller, and I am praying as human being so that everyone can understand. I am giving instruction in the Bhagavad Gita. Still, these fools, they rascals, they cannot understand. So, God is there. We read the God's name, Krishna. God's address also, Krishna. God's father's name, mother's name. So why is it difficult to find out God? But they will not accept. They will not accept. Mula, they have been described as Mula. So this morning, this place reporters asking me, what is the purpose of your movements? I said, to educate the Mula. This is the common substance of this Krishna consciousness movement. That you are trying to educate the Mula. And who is Mula? That is described by Krishna. Namara Vishkidina Mula Prabhupada Nala. Why? Maya Puritavyena. Why Maya has taken away his knowledge? Asuri Bhavama. We have got very simple tests. Just like a chemist in the small test tube can analyze what is the liquid. So, we are not very intelligent. We are also one of so many Mulas. But we have got the test tube. Krishna says, we like to remain Mula and take education from Krishna, which is Krishna consciousness. We do not pose ourselves as very learned scholar and very literary scholar. We know everything. No. We are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He also tried to remain a Mula. When he talked with Prabhupada Saraswati, he was Mayavadi sannyasi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was dancing and chanting. So these Mayavadi sannyasis were criticizing him that he is a sannyasi and he is simply chanting and dancing with some sentimental person. What is this? So a meeting was arranged between Prabhupada Saraswati and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In that meeting, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu attended as a humble sannyasi. So Prabhupada Saraswati questioned him, said, you are a sannyasi, your duty is to study Vedanta always. Now how is that you are chanting and dancing? You are not reading Vedanta. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes sir, that's a fact. No, I am doing because my Guru Maharaj saw me in Mudha yesterday. How is that? He said, Guru Mari Murkha Peti Korila Sasam. My Guru Maharaj saw me in food number 1 and he chastised me. How he has chastised you? He has no jurisdiction for studying Vedanta. It is not possible. You are a Mura. You better chant. So what is his purpose? The purpose is, at the present moment, these Muras, how they will understand Vedanta. Better chant Hare Krishna. Then he will get all knowledge. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama Iva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti Nasti Nasti. In this age, people are so fallen. You know what they will understand Vedanta and who has got the time to read Vedanta. So, better take the education of Vedanta, direct. As Krishna said, Vedaisya sarvai ahamiva vidam. So, Vedanta knowledge is how sabdhadana vritti. By chanting the Sabda Brahma, one can be liberated. So this is recommended in the Shastras. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Iva Kevalam, Kalau Nasti, 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 So, if one is actually interested how to become liberated from this material bondage, Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Prajna, these are the problems, then according to Shastra, according to bhajan, one must take to the chanting of Hare Krishna Maha. This is our, purpose. So, in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he was so learned scholar, everyone of you know, and he was very popular leader at Navadvip. And when he was 16 years old only, he defeated one very great learned scholar, Keshav Kashmiri. And he was known as Nimai Pandit. Actually, he was a very learned scholar, and the explanation of one verse, Aparamastamanayo Nidgantha Rukrame, he described this verse in 64 words. He was such a learned scholar. So he was not a fool, but he represented the fool of the age. That is, if you want liberation from material bondage, because this human form of life is meant for that purpose. Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi Dukkha Dosaru. This human life is meant for getting out of this engagement of repetition of birth, death, old age and disease. This is human form of life. It is meant for. Unfortunately, there is no education that why I do not want death, but why death is compulsory. I do not want old age. Why old age is compulsory. I do not want to take birth. Why birth is compulsory. These are the actual questions problems of life, and our whole Vedic literature is meant for solving this problem. That is whole purpose. Vedic literature, Vedic civilization is not meant for working day and night like animals only for maintaining the foodstuff and sense gratification. It is not civilization. According to our Vedic civilization, this is not civilization. This is another form of animal life. Because Rishabdev says, Nayam deha deho bhajamani loke kastan kaman arahti bhujamani tapo divam putrakajena suddheta satya. That is it. Suddheta satya. Our existence is now polluted. In fact, therefore, we have to accept what the whole religion is. That the cats and dogs, they cannot get this opportunity. How to purify their existence, how to become free from these four principles of material unhappiness. They cannot understand, they cannot study Vedic literature, they cannot take instruction of Bhagavad Gita or the Bhagavatam. So if we do not take advantage of our Vedic knowledge, which is found in India, then we are spoiling our life. Therefore, Narottam Thakur has sung a very nice song. Hari Hari Ji Phale Janamamoy. My Lord, Hare Krishna, has simply wasted my time. Why? Manusya Janama Paiya Radha Krishna Na Bhujiya Jaliya Suniya Vishukhai. I got this human form of life, but I did not take the advantage of having this life to understand Krishna. Therefore, I am taking poison knowingly. I am taking poison. So this Krsna Consciousness movement is very important. It is not something manufactured, mental complex. It is authorized movement. Krishna says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya Mamekam Saranam Vraja. Matta Paradaram Nanya Kinchijasti Dhananjaya. There is no more superior fact than Krishna. That you have to understand. And how he is superior. We are taking nature as very wonderful. But behind the nature, the manipulator, the conqueror, is Krishna. That you have to understand. That is understanding of Krishna. The big scientists are finding out the wonderful natural laws, but it is their duty to find out who has made this law and how it is being conducted so nicely. That answer is there. Prakriti mayabhaksena prakriti suyate satyarasaram hetunani napaundya jadabhi parivartate. The Prakriti is very powerful, there is no doubt. In the Brahma Samhita it is stated that Sthiti Palaya Sadhana Shaktirika Chai Vajasa Bhavanani Vibhakti Durga. Durga, God is Durga. She is the Prakriti power, and she can create, she can maintain, she can annihilate. Sthiti Palaya Sadhana Shaktirika Chai Vajasa Bhavanani Vibhakti. But she is acting just like shadow, not independent. Ichhanu rupavapi jasatra desha Govinda. Govinda is the ultimate background. Sarvakaranatani. Ishana Paramatma. This is the Brahma Samhita written by Lord Brahma. And he is personally explaining himself. What is the difficult bhakti to understand Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we should take opportunity of this human form of life, how to understand. If one has got this human form of life, it is difficult. Where Krishna says, Manusyanam sahasreshu kaschid jatati siddhaya jatatam visiddhana kaschid vishtimam tapat. So there are so many things to be learned about Krishna. Krishna says that I am controlling the material things. Now, if you are actually very great scientist, you find out how Krishna is controlling. Very big. Idam nipumsas tapasa sutasava. Actually, education, tapasa means that you should understand what is the ultimate truth, how is acting. Then your education, your scientific knowledge is perfect. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said in the Naimisharana, Atapamhi Vidasrestha Varnasama Vibhagasa Sanushthitasa Dharmasya Samsiddhi Adito. So whatever you do, it doesn't matter, but try to satisfy the supreme law by your work. That is the perfection of life. Samsiddhi Adito. You cannot. This is foolishness. Now there is no God. How you can say so? You are completely under the control of the laws of nature. And nature is being controlled by God. How you can say that you are independent? Therefore, it is not very good business that people are pushing on a type of civilization, God-led civilization. They will never be happy because we are so controlled that after that we have to accept tatha dehantara prapti. You cannot stop that. As you cannot stop that boy, if he says, no, I will not grow. Father says, my dear boy, you are playing all day. Go to school, learn something other in future. You will be unhappy. You will not be able to maintain yourself. If the boy says, no, I am no future. I will not become a young man. I shall play. But that is not a fact. You have to become a young man. And you have to take responsibility. So similarly, Krishna says, Dehi nasmin yatha dehi kaumana juvana jara tatha dehantara prapti dhira satanam. So dehantara prapti is there. That's a fact. How you can say I am independent? It is foolishness. You are not independent. How dehantara prapti? Karvana gayunitrena. According to your karma. In this life, we are preparing ourselves for the next life. How it is? Janti diva pratadevan pidrinyanti vidvita bhute jadanti madhyagino vijanti ma. You have to prepare yourself. So, leaving aside the black side, you take the bright side. That you are trying to go to the higher planetary systems, Sargalok, Janalok, Mahalok, Prabhupada. So you have to prepare yourself. They are trying to go to the moon planet. But according to our calculation, they have never gone to the moon planet. They have never gone. Because we find in the Shastra, the moon planet is situated 1,600,000 miles above the sun. And they calculate the 93 millions of miles the sun is situated. The 93 million plus another 1,600,000 becomes 95 million miles. How one can go 95 millions of miles in 4 days? So according to our Shastra, we cannot believe this statement. Apart from this discussion, you can go to the moon planet. That is also one of the heavenly planets. But you have to prepare for it. That is karma. You have to perform certain yajnas. It is not that by force you can go any other planet. By force you cannot go in any other parts of the world here. If you want to go to America, you have to take passport, visa and so many things. And you will be allowed to go to the moon planet without any visa and passport. How is it possible? It is common. They are so fools that some rascal will take some machine and go there. That is not possible. So, we have to prepare. So Krishna says, Jati Deva Pratadeva, if you want to go to the heavenly planet, you can go. You prepare yourself. Within Jati, within Loka, you can go. Madhyade no Vijantima. But if you prepare yourself for coming to me, back to home, you can do. So, if we have to prepare ourselves to go to our higher planetary system, and here within this material world, within this universe, Abrahma Bhavana Lokana Punaravartino. Even if you go to the highest planetary system, Brahmalok, the Brahmalok means you cannot calculate one day's life. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Sahasra Juga Bhajantam Arahajat Brahmanomi. Sahasra Juga, one Juga means 43 lakhs of years. And multiply it 1,000. Such years is only 12 hours of Brahmaloka. Similarly, 24 hours, one more, 1 year. It is very, very long duration of like that for Brahmadi. But still you have to die. Avarma Puna Lokan Punaravati. So, Madhyam Gopya Punarjanmana. These are instructions are there, and we are trying to educate people and Krishna consciousness. But if we think foolishly that I am independent, you can do that, but we are not independent. That's a fact. Prakriti Kiravahani, we are fully under the control of Prakriti, and we are, we have to change types of body. There are 8,400,000 different types of body. Javidano, Lakhani, Pavla, Lakhuvisati, they are all there. And this human form life is very, very rarely we have obtained. Therefore, Prabhupada Maharaj says that Durlabha Manasamajanma, this human form of life is very, very difficult to obtain. Somehow we have now this human form of life. Krishna says that utilize it very nicely so that the problems of life and that knowledge is very easy. Krishna says, Dharma Karma means Dibam, Jujanati Prabhu. Simply try to understand Krishna. That is all. And Krishna is explaining himself, what he is. Very difficult. Unless you make some interpretation, fully, everything is very, very clear. So you can understand Krishna. And if you understand Krishna, then result is Dharma Karma Swami Vibham Jujanati Sattata Tapta Deham Punarjanma Nishti Mami. Very difficult. There is no difficulty. Therefore our request is get to this Krishna consciousness. If the foreigners can take to it very seriously, so why not Indians? It is Indians knowledge. Bhagavad Gita was spoken in India. Why you are neglecting it? Why not taking advantage? Why you are falsely proud that you are independent? These are our questions. You are not independent. You are under the full control of Prakriti. So you have to rectify. Tapodipam tina suddhe satya jasmat brahma sukham manamitam. That is We want happiness. But here, any happiness, there is no happiness. It is simply distress. But even if we take as happiness, that is temporary. But we want unlimited, unending happiness. So that you can have if you perform tapasya. Tapasya brahmacharya, samena. That is life. Human life is meant for tapasya. Little tapasya. Little, not very difficult. We are asking this boy, dear of another, that you simply give up these 4 principles of sinful life. Because if you remain sinful, he cannot understand God. That is not. Therefore Krishna is saying, Namana Dushtiti no Mula. One who has engaged in sinful activities, they cannot. That is not possible. Jesam antagatam papam jananam punna karma. Te dhandamaha nirmukta bhajanti maha. We have to be free from sinful life. And now, it is practical. Now, we have, according to Shastra, we have prescribed no illicit sex, no meat eating, no gambling, no intercourse. 4 no's. Then you become free from sinful life. And then chant Hare Krishna. Your life is different. It is not very difficult, provided you are serious to take it. So that is our request. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Jivanam. Even if you cannot give up the 4 principles of sinful life immediately, but you take to Krsna Consciousness, chant Hare Krishna mantra, then it gradually gets trained, just like this European American boy. From their childhood, they are trained now for this sinful life. But they have been now complete. Young man, still there. So, the method is very simple. Cheta darpanamajanam, bhava mahadavagni nitvapanam. If we chant Hare Krishna mantra, then the mirror of the core of heart will be clean. Cheta darpanamajanam. And then bhava mahadavagni nitvapanam. This repetition of birthday, oldness, disease. This is just like a fire in the forest. Nobody wants it. But it is forced upon us. Just like nobody wants go to set fire in the forest. But it gets like natural. Similarly, if you remain in this material world, then you have to be put into the stimulations of materialistic way of life. There is no escape. Samsara davanam. It is just like davanam. So, Cheta Darpana Marjanam, Bhava Mahadavanam. As soon as you understand that I do not belong to this material world, Brahma Bhuta Prasanna then all problems of life is solved. This is Cheta Darpana Marjanam. As soon as one is clean of the dirty things in the heart, then he can understand that I am part and parcel of Krishna. My duty is to serve Krishna. So let me be engaged in his service and become successful in this human form. Thank you very much. It is Krishnaism. What is this sound? Hinduism means a type of faith, or Muslimism is type of faith. But as it is described in the English dictionary, religion means a kind of faith. It is not that type of religion. It is a compulsory fact. Just like sugar is compulsorily must become sweet. If sugar is not sweet, that is not real sugar. Chili is not hot, that is not real sugar. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna. Our duty is to become Krishna conscious. There is no question of faith. It is not a question of faith. You may have faith in Hinduism. Tomorrow you may have faith in Christian. Or you may have faith in Christian, tomorrow in Mahavir. This kind of faith is not Krishna consciousness. It is compulsory. Compulsory, like laws of the state. It is not that it is meant for the Hindus or for the Muslims or the Christians. It is meant for everyone. Similarly, Mamaivaamsa Jiva Buddha. We are part and parcel of Krishna. So, it is compulsory to revive our consciousness that we are part and parcel of Krishna. It is not a question of faith. Faith you may accept or do not accept, but here it is a question of must. You must revive your Krishna consciousness, otherwise you will suffer.
Any other question? Any other question, please? Here, what's I understand all here properly. Krishna has given different types of messages for different types of people, different types of characteristics. We are talking about different types of yoga, like yoga, all those things. And also, we should take Krishna like that, question, Hare Krishna. He asks the difference between the two forms of worship. One is worshipping Vishnu, other is worshipping the Guna. And that is actually we find it difficult to understand what can enlighten us on this path. Why Krishna is different paths which we follow by different people, and these two different types of worship. One is the form worship and another is the formless worship, which is practical.
The personal form and impersonal form, there are two concepts are. And Krishna explains this, that maya tadamidam sarvam jagatam bhaktam vidya abhaktam. Impersonal. That is another form of Krishna. He says maya by me. I am all pervading. Maya tadanidam sarvam. That is sarvam kholidam brahma. Because he is expanded everywhere. That is impersonal. But as maya, he says, by me, there is what? So, the whole creation is Krishna's expansion of energy. Just like the sunshine. Sunshine is also the same quality, heat and light, as the sun glow or the sun god. But the sunshine is impersonal. And the sun glow is localized. And within the sun glow there is sun god. So that is the means of everything. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Veda. In Brahmanaham Pratishta. The Brahma Jyoti is also staying in Krishna. Krishna is the source of Brahma Jyoti. So, impersonal or personal, whatever you say, that is Brahma. Brahma-iti, Paramatma-iti, Bhagavan-iti, Sadhu. But the beginning, origin, is Krishna. That Krishna explains. Aham sarvasya prabhu, matta sarvam pravartate. Either you take impersonal Brahma or localized Paramatma, whatever you take, that is emanation from Krishna. Sarvakaranata. So, of course, if you worship impersonal form, Brahma, Jyoti, that is also Krishna. But Krishna says, Klesha adhikatarastesham of bhaktya sattva. If you want to approach the absolute truth through the impersonal form, then it will be little difficult. Perhaps you may not reach the ultimate goal. You may fall down. There are so many instances we have seen in India, so many big sannyasis. They give up this word, Brahma Sattva Jagan Mithya. But after some days, they come down to this earth and engage themselves in political. Why? They could not stay in the Brahma state. That is stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Jannera Vindhyakha Vimukha Vari. By concentrating on the impersonal form, they think that they have become liberated. But actually, that is not. Avisuddha Buddha. The impersonal conception is not purified intelligence. Jannera Vindhyakha Vimukha Vari. You may think that I have become liberated, but it is not. Why? Arujya Krishna Param Padam Tataha Padanti Adha. After so much trouble and austerity, penances, you may acquire the position in the impersonal Brahma, but there is chance of falling down from there. Padanti Adha. Why? Anadika Dusmatam Raya, because they could not find out how to worship your lotus feet. So, unless you come to the personal form of the absolute truth, there is difficulty and there is chance of falling down. Sarva dharman parityaja, mamekam. This is the most confidential information. Vajjatama, sarva guhyatama. So, if you want to take the most confidential instruction of Krishna, then mamekam sarvam praja. Tell you what. What is that?
Because to take Christianity as Krishna consciousness, like you said.
Everything is Krishna consciousness. It is question of degrees. Momo bhak panthan, what is that word? Bhaktante manusya partha sarva. Everyone is hunting after Krishna. But they are forward to some step. Suppose Krishna is there on the top and it is 100 steps. So somebody has covered 5 steps, somebody has covered 10 steps, somebody has covered 100 steps. Right. So everyone is searching after Krishna. But there is degrees of realization of Krishna. So either Christian, Mohammedan or any sect, they are searching after Krishna, that's all right. But it is the question of degrees, how far they have gone onward. The last stage is Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mamekam. That is the final. No, it is Krishna consciousness is there in the Bhagavad Gita. It is not nobody's property. It is Krishna's initiative.
What is the color of Krishna? It is blue or black. Not according to Shastra, but your experience.
So, if you kindly advance in Krishna consciousness, then you will understand. What is that?
What is the night? That's what meditation.
Meditation. Jnanavastita tadgatina manasa apashyanti yam yogina. This is meditation. By meditation, try to find out Krishna within your heart. Because Krishna is situated in everyone's heart. Ishara sarvabhutanam hrideshe vajjuna tishtha. So that is there. Find out. In the Shastra, we understand Krishna is within my heart. And if you meditate, try to find out Krishna. Then, if you are fortunate, you will be able to see him. This is meditation.
Name Krishna existed prior to Prabhupada.
Existed prior to
Prabhupada.
Yes. It is always existing. Those who are expert, they are seeing Krishna is like Brahma Samhita. He mentions Krishna. Ishara Parama Krishna. So many Dapar Yugas before. Many millions of Dapar Yugas before. Do you understand it? Brahma is the first teacher in the creation. Many millions of years ago, he uttered his word. Ishara Parama Krishna. Krishna is one. It is very popular here also. Otherwise, why you have come here? So, Krishna is popular in India very much. Every house they observe Krishna Janmashtami. Unfortunately, you are forgetting. You are forgetting. That is the misfortune. No. Regular life is Arjuna. Arjuna understood Bhagavad Gita. Before understanding Bhagavad Gita, he was a soldier. After hearing Bhagavad Gita, he remained a soldier. He did not give up the battlefield. Now Krishna, I have understood, I give up everything, I am now going to be sannyasi. No. That is not required. You have to understand what Krishna wants you to do. That is Krishna. That you can do in any position. It doesn't require. Karma phala tyag. That is advised by Krishna. This is Krishna says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. We have manufactured different types of religious systems. They can be grouped. Some of them are within the group of Tyaga, and some of them are within the group of Bhoga. Bhoga and Tyaga. The Karmi, they are after Bhoga, and Jnani, they are after Tyaga. Krishna says that you have to give up both of them, with Bhoga and Tyaga. Both, you have simply to surrender to me. There is no question of Bhoga and Tyaga. Does not say that you go everywhere. Well, what they say I do not know. I know what Krishna says. That's all. No, we are not concerned with others. We are putting our Krishna consciousness means our mission is to present before you what Krishna says. That's all. We are not concerned what others say. We are not concerned. Yes, there is, in the 6th chapter, Matparam. He has explained, Yoginam api sarvesham madvata antaratmana sadhyaman dhriti dhuma samijittatama. That is first class yogi, with all his thinking, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. He is first class. All right, let's get in now. Chant Hare Krishna, enjoy it.